All right. In one of the previous videos, we touched on how to buy cryptocurrencies and how to buy Bitcoin specifically, but it's important to understand the different platforms that you can use in order to buy cryptocurrencies. So in this video, we're going to touch on the difference between wallets versus exchanges. It's pretty self-explanatory what these two mean. This actually isn't that complicated to understand. A wallet, you guys can think of like a physical wallet. So what does your wallet do? It stores your money. It either stores your digital money, like your credit cards, debit cards, or it stores your physical money like your cash. A digital wallet's going to do something very similar. It's going to store your digital money. Nothing too complicated. Exchanges, let's go through what an exchange actually is. So this is a basic definition of what exchanges are. It's a marketplace where ideas, goods, services, and other assets can either be traded, sold, or bought. So an exchange is basically a marketplace. And if we're going to be talking about cryptocurrencies, a crypto exchange is a marketplace for cryptocurrencies. So this is going to be a pretty straightforward concept. Let's touch on the pros and cons of wallets versus exchanges. So we just touched on this briefly, but a crypto exchange is a platform that allows customers to trade cryptocurrencies or digital currencies for other assets. So you can either trade your Bitcoins for Ethereums, you can use your dollars to buy Bitcoin, you can buy stable coins and then convert them to a cryptocurrency. So crypto exchanges just allow you to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies on their platform. Over here is just some of the most famous exchanges today. Binance has some of the largest volume out of all the other competitors. Huobi, which is an Asian exchange. Then there's Coinbase, which is a US-based exchange, Kraken, and KuCoin, which are some of the earlier exchanges that came out, but they've now kind of fallen behind in terms of volume, and Binance has taken the majority of the market share. Quick tip about crypto exchanges. Real important when it comes to crypto exchanges, there's two important factors. Real quick about crypto exchanges, there's two important factors to determine what kind of exchange you should use. There are centralized exchanges, and then there's decentralized exchanges. So the thing about centralized exchanges is that the control over the money is actually in the hands of the exchange. So they control the speed of the network, they control the money getting paid out, they control the processor, they control the interface, they control everything that you need in order to actually move your money around, access your money, and get your money in and off the exchange. A decentralized exchange takes the control away from a central party, and what they do is they distribute that responsibility across all the users of the platform, and it makes it so that there's no central authority that has control over your money. So all the control over the account remains with you. Now, there's few honest decentralized exchanges, which means that nobody runs it. But the majority of decentralized exchanges today have some of the benefits of a decentralized exchange, but they also have some of the security and customer management that's required of a centralized exchange. So we talked about this too. A crypto wallet, I want you guys to think about this like your physical wallet. It stores your money. And so a crypto wallet stores your crypto money. Pretty simple. There's two kinds of wallets. The first one is a custodial wallet. A custodial wallet means another party controls your private keys, and your private keys are that unique password that you need to access your money. And so what a custodial wallet really is giving control over your money to somebody else, just like you would do with a bank. So when you go to a bank and you give them your money, you no longer have legal ownership over that money. They take legal control over that money, and then they promise to owe you that money back when you want to go access it. And so a custodial party is anybody that's willing to take ownership over your money for a lot of different reasons. And so the biggest reasons that people elect to do custodial is because maybe you're new to crypto and you don't really know how you should be doing this, and you'd much rather give it to somebody like Coinbase, which is a third-party custodial ownership agreement, where they'll hold your money, they'll take care of the privacy, they'll take care of the storage, and instead you just get the benefits of having a claim on that money. So you can always go back to Coinbase and say, hey, I have a claim on this, $1,000 in my Bitcoin account. Can I have it, please? The downside is if anything ever happens to Coinbase, then your money's in jeopardy because they have the legal ownership over that money. And so if there's nefarious actors, if they leave the country with the money or anything like that, your keys could be in jeopardy. The second kind of wallet is a non-custodial. Non-custodial meaning you own it. So you have sole control over your private keys, which control your cryptocurrency and prove the funds are yours. So non-custodial wallets, the benefits are that you have total ownership. The risks of somebody just walking away with your money isn't there, but the risk of you losing your money and not being able to recover your funds is also a lot higher. So if you're newer to the cryptocurrency space, normally you would start off with a custodial wallet because you'd want someone else to handle the hard part for you. But as you get a little bit more advanced and you have a lot more funds, you want to move over to non-custodial because that's where the power of cryptocurrency is. You don't have to trust a third party to make sure that they don't run away with your money. Instead, the power is in your hands and you have more control. So those are the two different kinds of wallets. There's custodial and non-custodial. Depending on where you are in your development of your understanding of the space, maybe you'll elect a custodial wallet at the beginning. And then as you get more advanced, you can move over to a non-custodial option. So let's talk about the three main types of wallets. There are hardware wallets, online wallets, and then desktop wallets, which are offline. So let's talk about those one by one. So really, if you want to store your money, if you want to store your cryptocurrencies, there's really only three ways to do it. The first one is you put it on a physical piece of technology like a USB, like a thumb drive that you can take around with you. And as long as you have access to a computer, you can plug in the thumb drive, you can access your money. So that's the benefit of having a hardware wallet is it's portable. You can access it from anywhere. As long as you have the password to your account, you can access your money from anywhere in the world that there's a computer. Then there's online wallets. Online wallets are something like a website that you can use. You log into the website as long as you have internet access and you can access your funds. The third type is a software that you can download directly on your laptop. You can take your laptop anywhere with you. As long as you can access your laptop, pull up the software and have your login, you can access your money. So the three different kinds are hardware storage, and you guys will hear them called different things. Hardware wallets are oftentimes called hard wallets. So hard being short for hardware. Hardware meaning physical technology, anything that's a physical technology. They're also sometimes called cold wallets, and cold means that it's just not connected to the internet. So we'll talk about that. Hot wallets are connected to the internet. Cold wallets are never connected to the internet. So a hardware wallet is sometimes called a hard wallet, a cold wallet, or a physical storage wallet. The second kind is an online wallet. So online wallets are also called hot wallet storage. So when you guys hear a hot wallet versus a cold wallet, hot wallets are connected to the internet. Cold wallets are not connected to the internet. There's a lot of risks with having your account connected to the internet, just like whatever browser you're using has the risk of getting hacked and some of your information can get taken or somebody can use that information to get in some of your accounts. So being connected to the internet has its own risk and it's less private and your information is usually stored on your browser history. So online wallets have their own risks, but as a beginner they also have a lot of benefits. So you can just log into Coinbase from anywhere around the world. As long as you can access your account, you can access your money. So they have their own benefits. The third type is a desktop wallet, which means you download a software on your computer. And as long as you can download that software and access it, you can access your funds. Desktop wallets, not connected to the internet. So remember, not connected to the internet means cold storage. So this is called a cold or desktop wallet. We walked through these briefly, but let's go through some pros and cons of cold versus hot storage. Cold, which is offline wallets, you guys can think about it like a thumb drive or like the desktop. It's total ownership. So the holder, you, has complete control over the money. You can take this USB drive. Let's say that your home country wants to shut down the banks and wants to take all of your money. If you have a hard wallet storage, you can just pack up this USB, put it in a bag, and you can, leave the country or do whatever, and your money goes with you. So back in the day, if you ever wanted to get money out, you would use something physical, like let's say gold. So let's say that you would have gold storage. Your money would be worthless because the country is going through some kind of downturn. You'd be able to grab that gold, grab that art, do whatever you want, and then move it to a different country and start your life. It'd be very hard to move gold around nowadays, especially if there's some kind of, there's some kind of political tension in the country and you can't really move heavy things around. Digital currencies are a lot easier for you to maneuver around, which is kind of the benefit of having cryptocurrencies in the first place, is insurance against your local currency. Having a hard wallet or cold wallet that's offline, it's portable, you can take it around with you. As long as you can access the computer or internet, you can access your money. So it's total ownership. We talked about the downside, which is risk of loss. If you lose the thing, if you lose the physical drive or you lose your password, your money's gone. There is no Bitcoin helpline that you can call to get your money back. So that's the risks and benefits of having a technology this powerful. Online storage, web access, so you can access your funds anywhere in the world as long as there's internet. The risk is the risk of cyber attacks. Online wallets are vulnerable to cyber attack Because they're connected to the internet, they're connected to a server, they're connected to a background network. That network has the risk of getting hacked, which is the risk of being connected online. So we talked about the two different ways that you can buy it: crypto exchanges and crypto wallets. With crypto exchanges, there are centralized and decentralized exchanges. With crypto wallets, there's custodial and non-custodial wallets. The three different types of wallets are hardware, online, and desktop wallets. And we talked about the benefits of cold versus hot storage. This was a brief introduction to wallets versus exchanges. In the next video, we'll go into a little bit more detail about which exchanges and which wallets to use, as well as how to actually go about signing up for an account with one of these and making your first transaction. So if you have any more questions, stay tuned for some of the later videos. They'll have more explanations on how you can create an account and how you can get started with your first crypto purchase.